confident that Kawhi's playing those 2.5 minutes or so just on the bench to lead the game?
He was close, to his minutes with the restriction, and we got a back-to-back tomorrow. We got 5 games in 8 days. So, just me, my thought was we needed him in the game because the game kind of got away from us a little bit. So when PG came out, bringing Wyatt back a little earlier than we normally do, and he had to play his extended minutes early in the quarter instead of late in the quarter. So that's on me. It's a decision that I made to get him in early to come back. We were down 8, and he did a good job, like I said, being on the floor, bringing us back, and it was my decision. Like I said, he was close to his minutes, and we got a back-to-back tomorrow, and so just got to be smart about it, especially with him coming back from injury.
It wasn't just him who struggled offensively. It seemed like really pretty much most guys, except for Zoo, had just uncharacteristic shooting nights. What was that? Do you feel like those are opportunities you guys missed or any control, or was the Lakers doing something that was forcing that?
They did a good job, as well. I thought we missed some shots. We were hesitant on a couple of shots, and we just didn't play a good offensive game. I just told our guys at halftime it was a bad flow to the game, offensively. I thought our defense was pretty good, but offensively we couldn't get in the flow and get in the rhythm. And I thought D-Ham did a good job just mixing up his coverages, doing different things, switching, sometimes blitzing, sometimes firing. So they did a good job to try to keep us all balanced. And like I said, our guys, PGY and James never really got going, offensively.
That third quarter, you had probably half the turnovers for the whole game. That you mentioned before the game, you needed to take care of the basketball. What was the challenge with, taking care of the ball, especially in that period?
Yeah, I think their length, they go, Woods and AD and Bron, and then you got Vanderbilt on the floor. Like, it's a lot of length on the floor. And so deflection, steals, them being able to challenge at the rim. We missed a lot of shots at the rim. And so, like I said, it was a challenge of just making sure we made the right play because with their length defensively, they were pretty big. And so, like I said, we had a lot of turnovers in that third quarter, which allowed them to kind of, go up 8, and then we had to fight back from there.
When you look at the overall, I think you guys got off to these start offensively, but never looked like that flow that you had in the last couple of weeks playing. Do you think that's specifically about you guys maybe just not getting your actions properly or in time, or what was specifically do you think let the ugly flow of your offense?
I gotta watch it.
Any thoughts before?
You got thoughts?
I told you what I thought.
You didn't tell me. You asked me.
You guys got to a good flow. It looked kind of ugly for the most part.
Yeah, so what'd you think it was?
I don't know, a lot. A couple of shots that I haven't seen guys take before.
Yeah.
Under duress, I would say.
Yeah, I'll let you know tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
You had about 7 or 8 chances there in the fourth to take the lead. When the shots aren't dropping, were they the type of shots that you would like the guys to take? Did you see anything that was forced in general, or did everything just come in the flow in your
Yeah, I thought, we got Kawhi at the nail twice, with Reeves on him. I like that matchup. Norm had an open 3 in the corner to go up 2. He missed that one. PG had a layup at the basket when he went by AD. He couldn't finish. He couldn't get the tip in. I think Zoo had 1 or 2 around the basket as well. So I got to look at it again. But I thought we got some decent shots in that fourth quarter, and we just couldn't make it. We couldn't capitalize on it.
This was probably Kawhi's worst game from the field in about 6 weeks. I know that's kind of safe to say, but what did you see that the Lakers did to kind of get him out of rhythm on that end, or was it just shots that he just normally was making before and just didn't drop tonight?
Shots he normally gets, and I thought he passed up on a few as well. A few threes. I just got to go back and watch it, but he said 6 weeks. At some point it's going to happen, and it happened tonight. So just got to bounce back and be ready to go tomorrow.
Ty, you said part of the decision for Kawhi to spend that time on the bench down the stretch was that it's the first night of the back-to-back. Does that mean you expect him to be good to go tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am. What you got, Tomer? You want to say something? All right. Have a good day.
Thank you.